Hello, good morning. Happy Tuesday. 7:30. So as I was saying, I have to go do a heart test today. Which doctor recommended? I think it's my cancer doctor. So go okay. So I'm I think it's a 9 o'clock appointment, so pick up will be after 8. It's 7:32. So I made a little soup yesterday. I never feel oil.
Today's episode. Stay tuned. The heart is comprised of 4 chambers, 2 atria and 2 ventricles. The right side of the heart pumps blood to the lungs to oxygenate it, so that the left side of the heart can pump the oxygenated blood to the rest of the body. Cardiology is the specialty of medicine dealing with the heart and some specialized circulatory pathologies. If you like medicine and find physics and fluid dynamics interesting, cardiology may just be for you. It was personally one of my favorite blocks we studied in medical school. Cardiologists are also one of the few doctors that can actually save a life during an in-flight emergency. Obviously, cardiologists are the go-to doctors for heart attacks, the technical term for which is myocardial infarction, but they also handle many other pathologies, such as high blood pressure, known as hypertension, high cholesterol, known as hyperlipidemia, and irregular heart rhythms, known as arrhythmias. It's not a surgical specialty, but it's also not a traditional medical specialty. Cardiology is unique in that it's more procedural than the average medicine specialty. Cardiologists have several cool non-invasive tests like electrocardiograms or ECGs and echocardiograms or cardiac CTs and MRIs. But invasive tests are also part of the job, such as coronary angiography, catheterization, and electrophysiology studies. To become a cardiologist, you don't go to cardiology residency. There's actually no such thing. First, you complete 3 years of internal medicine residency. This is actually the #1 most common residency that med school graduates pursue. Think of it as the default. However, after internal medicine residency, you can choose to subspecialize, and that's where fellowship comes in. Cardiology is one of the most competitive internal medicine fellowships and requires another 3 years of training to complete. In total, you'll be spending 6 years in addition to medical school to become a cardiologist. If you want to subspecialize further, such as interventional cardiology or electrophysiology, tack on another 1 or 2 years on top. If you want to do pediatric cardiology, that's a slightly different process. Rather than internal medicine residency, you'll do 3 years of pediatrics and then 3 years of pediatric cardiology fellowship. Becoming a cardiothoracic surgeon is an entirely different process. At its core, CT surgery is a surgical specialty, and therefore it makes sense that you have to do a surgical residency rather than a medicine residency. There are 2 main paths. First, you can do 5 years of general surgery residency, plus 2 to 3 years of cardiothoracic surgery fellowship, or second, do a 6-year integrated cardiothoracic surgery residency. Rather than telling you what it's like to be a cardiologist, I'm going to hand it over to my friend, Dr. Francis. Not only does he have an awesome YouTube channel, Medlife Crisis, which you should definitely check out, but he's also a practicing cardiologist in the UK. Without further ado, here is Dr. Francis.
Cardiology is a best of both worlds specialty. A fantastic tunable.
So cardiology. So as I was saying, it's just the cancer doctor say must go check up on my heart. With all these different medication I'm having, make sure my heart is running properly. I'm gonna go do that test. Not sure how long it's gonna take, but that's what I'm doing today. YouTube, why you hating? Hmm? Why you only have favoritism over here, YouTube? Hmm? You see the people them who figure out YouTube, they don't come to your channel no more. Maybe they come and they don't say nothing. But that's not fair, because if you go to their channel you say something, you don't know who's supporting you. That's all I could eat right now. Don't get me wrong, it's not just YouTube. It's YouTube, TikTok, all the platforms. You win and you lose, I don't know. I'm about with yesterday. Plantain chips. I'm gonna put it away before I leave. So my son come back and eat off all work. But yesterday he come meet it and he done dip in his hand and say, could you ask if you could have some before you dip your hand in my stuff? I'll share, but ask permission first. Okay, if you want some cake small, we don't double dip. I'm gonna put it up in my stuff. And wash your hands first. I don't know where your hand coming from. Anyway. You be out there putting in your work and you could make them bigger. I have people who never made a channel before will come and make a channel after you and just surpass you. What am I going on? I'm going something wrong. No. Or the algorithm don't like my videos. Which one? You just have a new supermarket open over here called Wegmans. I didn't even know the supermarket. And you open a Target. I haven't gone to them yet. They have a Target in Stanford. I'm not sure if they're going to close that one. Or just another branch. They closed on Walmart and turn it into Target. I still have another Walmart, but I used to go to that one more because it's closer. But now I have to go to the other one. Are you getting that off? Harvard will help them. Let me take a trip over to Rwanda. Not tell you. Okay, anyway, happy Thursday. I'm not gonna eat anything else. That's enough.
So there are several reasons why why your doctor might have ordered a stress test for you. You might have had some chest pain, some shortness of breath, or feeling like your heart had palpitations or was beating out of place. And so in addition to maybe blood work or an echocardiogram, your doctor would prescribe a stress test for you.
When you come for your procedure, we would recommend that you hold some of your medications the night before. They will be certain to go over that with you at your appointment, but those
Didn't tell me
likely
none of
include
that,
anything
no.
that's going to slow your heart rate down. Beta blockers and other classifications of medications may affect the stress test, so we'll have you hold those medications. Nothing to eat or drink the morning of the procedure. No caffeine 12 hours prior, because that also will elevate your heart rate and falsely skew the test results. The other
I'm
thing
not
I
doing
would
a
say is
stress
that
test.
You don't want to apply a lot of heavy perfumes, lotions, anything that's going to prevent us from hooking up our 12-lead EKG. We need to make sure we have a good connection and it adheres properly.
Most importantly, wear comfortable shoes. So sneakers are preferred so you don't fall off the treadmill, which you won't. So there are several reasons why your
Oh,
doctor
that's a
might have ordered.
stress test. I'm not doing a stress test. Anyway, people, thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. How is it living with so many different health problems? Stressful. Taking so much medication. Then to find out you have cancer again. I don't stress about it. Because stress, more stress, gonna make it get worse. They say stress is not good for the cancer. Well, how could you not stress? If you need something and you don't have it, like say you need some money to put towards a bill and you don't have it, your automatic instinct is going to start stressing. It's just hard. I used to just drink that tea down, Anna. But since I'm taking the chemo, is that my tongue gets so sensitive. It feels like I having a 3rd-degree burn on my tongue if I drink it too hot. I'm scared to drink it. Anyway, like, share, and subscribe. Remember to subscribe to my backup channel, Andrea Jacobs 2, and It's the Eve Love 2. Follow me on my other platform, TikTok. Andrea Jacobs 160 109. Andrea Jacobs 09. You know what I'm talking about. TikTok, Facebook. If you see my face picture, just follow the page. I can't go through all of it right now, but like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. And keep watching for the next upload. Alrighty? Love y'all. Toodles.